Hello dear all, my name is Dr. Hardik Joshi and I work as an author and international speaker. Today we are going to discuss about chapter 3, people pleasing versus assertiveness. Now many of you might have heard this term, assertiveness, but you do not have the exact idea of this particular concept. And that is the reason why I have decided to write on this particular subject in my book, because in today's life we need to learn assertiveness and not people pleasing. Before learning about people pleasing and assertiveness, let me ask you a couple of questions. Do you say sorry over and over again? Do you fear of conflicts? Do you say yes to everyone's request? If the answers are yes, I can say that you might be a people pleaser. People pleaser is a person who cannot act independently, who always live in a prison. There are certain characteristics of a people pleaser, and one of them is they never stand for their rights. They always believe in compromising with others so that they can maintain a nice image in front of everyone. Additionally, they do not have to fight with them, and that is the reason why people pleasing is one of the biggest curses a person can have in his arsenal. Now, you might have questioned, what do you mean by assertiveness? But before learning assertiveness, let me discuss about 4 types of behavior so that we can easily understand. First is passive behavior. Second is aggressive behavior. Third is passive aggressive behavior. And the fourth one is assertive behavior. Now, if we take 100 people, out of 100, 95 people are falling in the first 3 categories, which means either they are passive, or they are aggressive, or they are passive aggressive. Only few people have that courage to express assertiveness in their daily life. So people might have a question, is assertiveness very difficult? Dear friends, I would like to say that assertiveness is not difficult, but yes, we need to practice hard in our day-to-day life so that we can be a master of it and we can protect our rights and dignity. Now you might have questioned that how we can learn to be assertive. There are several ways which I have discussed in my book, but today I would like to discuss about the most important way, and that is assertiveness exercise. What we can do in this exercise is, there is a table in this chapter where what you have to do is you have to write down at least 3 situations in a day where you have performed either passive or aggressive or passive aggressive or assertiveness. Now, why do we do this exercise? Because when we do this exercise, we can come to know exactly what are we doing. How the table looks like. First is event, where you need to write down at least 3 situations. Second one is behavior, where whether you have acted passive, aggressive, passive aggressive or assertive. In the third column, there will be an emotional state, means after behaving passive, I mean, if you have behaved passive, you will write how do you feel at that particular moment. If you practice aggressive or passive aggressive, you will write how do you feel at that particular moment. And in the fourth column, you will write outcome. For example, if the event in which we have acted passively, obviously the outcome is not in our favor. Means we might feel stress, we might feel fear. Okay, so by doing such kind of exercise, we can learn to know about our behavior. And when we practice this religiously, we can overcome assertiveness. As I said in previous videos, after each chapter there is a real life story. So of course there is a story after the end of the chapter where Nishtha has done tremendous job with his husband in order to get married by practicing assertiveness. And there is a creative comparison also. So it is my humble appeal to read my book. Thank you so much and thumbs up.